Welcome to Side Roads. I'm Carlos, and this is the all-new 2025 Buick Enclave. Special thanks to the team at Quantrill, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac for providing the car for this video. The 2025 Buick Enclave. I was really looking forward to drive this car because it's brand new and I'm always excited about brand new cars. And also because Buick has done such a good job in renovating their lineup. This looks great, it's really sharp and it's packed with features and it's so modern. It's a really good product from Buick, like anything else in the lineup, at least in my opinion. So this is cool. The Enclave comes with a brand new 2.5 liter 4-cylinder turbo engine that produces 328 horsepower and 326 pound-feet of torque. And those numbers right there are very competitive in the class in terms of horsepower and torque. Even though it's a 4-cylinder turbo, GM, because this engine is shared across some other brands from GM, has done an excellent job taking the most out of this 4-cylinder turbo engine. The Enclave comes with an 8-speed automatic transmission, which is so far really good. And in Canada, the Enclave comes only all-wheel drive in all trim levels, and in the US, you have the options of front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. Safety features for the Enclave are things like blind zone steering assist, driver attention assist, enhanced automatic emergency braking, enhanced automatic parking assist, following distance indicator, forward collision alert, front pedestrian and bicyclist braking, intersection automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist with lane departure warning, rear cross traffic braking, rear park assist, rear pedestrian alert, reverse automatic braking, and side bicyclist alert. Those are standard, and that's a lot. The 2025 Buick Enclave competes on the midsize 3-row SUV class and against cars like the Nissan Pathfinder, the Hyundai Palisade, the Mazda CX-90, and I'm throwing there the Infiniti QX60. That's a premium luxury brand. I think Buick is still at premium level, but because this is new and has, for example, the Avenir trim level, which is the top trim, well, it's right there as a pretty luxury or ultra premium offering in this class. So just to have some reference there. Fuel efficiency for the 2025 Enclave is 12.3 liters per 100 kilometers city and 9.9 liters per 100 kilometers highway, which is 19 mpg city and 24 mpg highway. Price for the Enclave starts in Canada around 60,000 Canadian dollars, and the top trim goes around 70,000 Canadian dollars. In the US, the base model starts around 45,000 US dollars, and the top trim goes around 58,000 US dollars. And please, I will confirm in the video, but those prices are based on front-wheel drive, so there is an extra price to be paid for all-wheel drive, which I think is between $3,000 to $4,000 US. The 2025 Buick Enclave interior. Well, I invite you to go and find the other Buicks that I already reviewed for the channel, because this is like the top car for Buick, so it's even better than all those, and you will see that I already really like all of those. So the materials here are of course all premium and soft, even in this kind of lower portion, and the textures are different too. So it's all black in this particular trim, but the different stitching and textures and materials makes it rich. And of course they are all high quality, very good looking and nice materials. The door materials also are soft, and the support point are also soft and padded and very, very comfortable. The seats are also very comfortable, like any other Buick seats that I sat on, so that's really good. The steering wheel comes with leather wrap and have contrast stitching on it, and it's thick and nice in your hands, and have a little bit of a flat bottom here, which adds a little bit of interest into the steering. I mentioned this, I believe, but the design of the steering is really nice. I really like it. The windows are of course power. The driver is one touch up and down. There is 2 memory seats for 2 different drivers, and there is a Bose premium system here, a premium sound system, which sounds really, really good. Here in the center console, because the shifter has been moved over to the steering column here, it is now a floating center console. Is really cool, and then opens up this huge space under for whatever you need to storage in your car. There is a little cubby here, wireless charging for your phone, 2 cup holders, and the center console has this tray, and it's huge and deep. It's really good. The glove box has an average size, I would say. So there is also this trim here that is textured and this chrome, so it's all really nice and really good here. As I said, the shifter is now electronic, and it has been moved here like many other GM products. This is happening across the board, and it's pretty easy to use. It's very well designed and ergonomic, and you can do the changes with your hands in the steering wheel. It's pretty easy and straightforward. It's a good design, and you have to pull it towards you and up for drive, and then pull it towards you and down for reverse up and drive down, and then the parking is this bottom here. It's pretty straightforward. Then there is this 30 inches diagonal digital screen that have all the car information. It is beautiful. It is really good looking. It's super clear, super crisp, super high definition. It's just beautiful. On top of that, the Buick system is pretty simple to use, so despite of having a huge screen, it's very user friendly, which I really appreciate, and I think it should be the priority on these systems. Not all touch screen and digital displays are user friendly, so points for Buick because of this. And the icons are big and easy to read, easy to find, easy to touch. That's all good. The lights of the car are now controlled through the screen. So before you used to have a physical control, now you have to have this. It's pretty easy. You just should keep it in auto for safety, by the way, but it's always there. You don't have to go through a menu, so it's just move from left to right. In my opinion, it's not a big deal. The air conditioning information is displayed in the screen. It's always there too, and you can control the heated seat from there, which, by the way, these have heated seats, of course. And the air conditioning controls are here and are physical bottom, so that's cool, and it's beautiful. It's a really nice and classy design. I like this. And then they have the instrument cluster, which is pretty minimalistic, and you can have your speed only, and you can have all your driving assistant view or the maps in the center view, or you can have the maps here, which by the way has Google built in, so the maps you can zoom in and out, and you can pinch. It's easy to use, easy to move. It's pretty cool, and something that most people by now should be familiar with. So that's all good and cool. The seats in this particular model are all black, but this is leather with a little bit of different texture too, contrast stitching and piping. I like the design, as I said. They are pretty comfortable. We have a panoramic sunroof, which is always handy on this size of vehicle. I fit behind myself in the second row based on my driving position with comfortable space. There is an armrest. The pass-through between these captain chairs in the second row is huge, so it makes getting in and out of the car, especially for the third row, pretty easy. And I also fit in the third row behind myself. There is a space left for me, and the seat was pretty, I would say, was almost at the full back, so you can move the seats back and forth, so it can fit different size of people. I think it's pretty smart. The trunk is huge with the third row down, and even with the third row up, I found the space pretty generous, so all good. I really like this cabin. I really like the recent design language for Buick in the interiors. This is beautiful, this is premium, this is special. I'm sure anybody that gets in this cabin will fall in love as I have. So all good, really like it. How is to drive the 2025 Buick Enclave? It is really good, and it's pretty much everything that I was expecting to find here. And let me start with the cabin. It is so quiet in here. You have to keep checking to see if the car is on or not. So that's good, and this adds such a higher level on the experience here. It feels so expensive and so premium. And honestly, Buick is good at this, and General Motors in general, to make their car feels comfortable and quiet and, you know, enjoyable. And this is here all together for sure. The suspension is on the soft side too. It's really compliant, really comfortable. You still feel something, maybe because I'm in this sporty trim here from Buick. So I like it because you are comfortable, but you are not completely unaware of what is happening with the road, and it doesn't feel overly floaty. So I like that. The steering weight is, I would say, softer than firmer, but still there is a little bit of resistance here that I like. Again, I'm not sure if it's related to this particular trim, but I don't think Buick changed their trims to that level of mechanics and things, so probably it's the same, but it's really nice. Again, to my liking at least. It doesn't feel overly disconnected or soft, or I like it. I like everything that I'm feeling around this car. And I drive another personally I drive a 3-row SUV, so I'm kind of comparing this to my daily experience, and this is really good. This is an overall quiet, expensive feeling, comfortable vehicle with a hint of you want to feel driving. We'll give you that too. That's what I'm feeling here. So I'm coming on this corner, for example, and the car felt planted and respond well and didn't lean a lot. So these driving dynamics from this Enclave are pretty surprising to me. Visibility is great on this car. The windows are huge. You can see everywhere. The mirrors are big enough. The back window is also big enough, so I like it. There is a small window in the third row. The C-pillar seems to be a huge blind spot, but you have your 360 camera and you have your mirrors and your blind spot monitoring and your alerts from cars that are passing behind you even when you are on park. So all that helps a little bit with that visibility from the C-pillar, so it's very, very good. The brakes feels adequate too for the size and the weight of this car, so I like that. They grab immediately. They are not overly hard or heavy, and they are also not super soft and bouncy, so I like that. I am more and more, the more I describe this car to you, the more I like it, because I keep realizing that many things that Buick have done right here. Let's talk about the engine now. As we were talking at the beginning, it has a lot of power and torque, and you can feel that. It feels very responsive. It feels that it moves this car, which is a 3-row SUV and a heavy car, with no issues. I like it, and it's quiet enough. You can hear a little bit of the engine, but in a pleasant way, not in a I'm struggling kind of way. So I like that too. It feels 4-cylinder for sure, but there is so much power and torque here that there is no. I don't think you are missing out on anything when comparing with the V6 and the previous V6 used in these 3-row SUVs from GM. And let's talk about the Enclave right now. Had way less power and torque than this one. So this is a good, very good update for this car. So I like it a lot. I say this a lot in this video. I'm sure you can tell that I'm liking it. I'm super surprised. The interior, the exterior, the practicality, the convenience, the comfort level, the premium level. This is a pretty compelling package. I am ultra impressed with it, and of course I like it. Buick is on a roll with the updates of its lineup, and the 2025 Buick Enclave is not an exception. Premium, comfortable, beautiful, capable, practical, it has it all.